We got 6 new followers today, which is awesome. Bossy vibes, first of many times, Jazzy. Many thanks, brave adventurer. Finally, I can enjoy a bath without the smell of raw dragonfish assaulting my senses. Say, a dip in the water might serve to freshen you up as well, Kuko. So he's trying to say I stink. I see. You aren't thinking of heading towards Asa, are you? Best watch yourself if you are. Archosaurs stalk the road looking for an easy meal. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. Oh, you seem like the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of those Archosaurs and open the road back up for Moogle traffic? Once the deed is done, like Magmont knew. Alright. Ah, mother trucker! How did that... He's back to full health. Guess I thought. Let me close this. Alright, I need a third one. There he is. Hello there, sir. Yeah, mother trucker. Alright, come on, big boy. Go back over here and talk to this dude. Oh, there he is. Is that someone from below? How did you get past the Archosaurs infesting the road? What? Moxie asked you to slay them for him. It's just like him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside the Asa for fear of being attacked. Now, thanks to you, the roads are a little safer, Kuka. He better have my money. Okay, do I get more? Spending, aiming, right, is what I need. Maiming. Scouting. Okay, so it must be like the quest after this one that I'm gonna get some... That campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hosfliggers back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck. It was nice knowing you. So he really thinks I'm about to die. Oh, ye of so little faith. Good. Ooh, opening up more of the map. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's attune ourselves. Yeah. Let's just go all the way to the top because it says Zenith. And if I'm remembering correctly from like astrophysics, that's the highest peak of something. Zenith Azimuth. Oh, wow, so pretty. He does not look pleased.
Grace Velga. By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth.
His poor eyeball. I feel kind of bad.
The truth about your past. About Shiva.
You don't give this dude his
Speak it
eyeball.
I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Bestiality.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Aw. That sucks. Aw.
Be that as it may, Lord Racevelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Eskian, Hesnech
Oh, that's sad. Wow. But they don't tell you the whole truth. But they're the ones who like started the war first. Perfect screenshot there.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
He's very hot-headed.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Then the seed lies within us.
Mm. Whoa.
Ye gods! I have borne
He's speaking
witness to
Latin.
such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
Wow. So
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Confucius. Yeah. What? Your youthful vigor will be spent when you reach basically 2 score and 10. 2 score and 10. Is that like 30? 30?
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Give him his eye back. Maybe he'll be nicer.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Mm-hmm. God, why does this like really resonate with me with like the present times? Like he's saying you can't just offer apologies. You didn't do the crime, but it doesn't erase the history. Think about that for a second. Well, that was a wasted journey. He wasn't having any of it. He didn't want any apologies. He didn't want his eyeball. He didn't want any of that. And can you blame him? His flicker was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity I misliked what he said. So far we did travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed by like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the start. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. Yeah. I mean, maiming, fending, I need aiming. So I gotta take the gold. They want to kind of like erase the past or something. Okay, this has to be some aiming. Yes. Yes. I can't wait to wear a new outfit, honestly. I can't. It's been probably a good month since I got something new to wear. Fashion is very important.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
I don't know about this dude, guys.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
I don't think so.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe.
But don't bring me into this.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Like, I think his plan is so weak.
Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone.
I feel like we may see her die.
Gone.
And I've kind of grown fond of her. I didn't like her. I mean, I can't say I didn't even like her before because I kind of got what she was trying to do. She's kind of, she's like Killmonger. You know what I'm saying?
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
This dude doesn't have any sympathy. He's like, yeah, whatever. All right. So we got to defeat enemies as we search for stuff. Okay. What's next? We have to keep going. Wow, that's a journey. Oops. Like, when do I get the ability to fly again? Can I go up here? I guess I can. Oh. Remember, right back around. Where's that stairway going? Nowhere. Girl. All right. Oh, somebody's already here. Oh, nice. Okay. Jeez Louise. I can't see crap. I really can't see anything. Oh my goodness. I'm not even sure those are my monsters. I might die. Okay, speak with Estinian. Where is he at? All right.
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. 'Twill be just like the good old days, no?
All right, now we can get some new pants. I want to go put on this new outfit and see what it looks like. Let's see what we look like. Kind of cute. I forgot to check what I was before I put all that on though. Okay, so this is -11. Okay. And this was negative. Okay, so I've gained some points. Let's see what I look like. It's very interesting. It's cute though, honestly. I like it. All right, it'll do. A force of sufficient power to break through the primal defenses might conceivably grant us access to the area, and I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by Link Pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back to St. Rene's Forum, ZQueenOfRandom. From what I gleaned for the Holy See, decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Ooh, we get to see Sid. I call him Zaddy. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing. Or mayhap even the Sky Still Manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city will be sure to know where to find him. The question is, who? Sir Amaric would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guarantee he'll be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it. Count Erdmund's youngest son prides himself on knowing all the Holy See's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Emilian is about. Emilian. All right, time to walk around like a peasant. Let's see. Where again? Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked to getting that monstrous ship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. But seems the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironwork employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. All right. Out we go. I swear he's only supposed to be like 30. ZQueenOfRandom, Alpha now. How fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I am sure it will come to little surprise when I tell you we need a favor. Another wind barrier. You say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she is not fair. She would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship of her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians will fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some matter of weapon we can employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist, but we do not know for how much longer. All right. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave the new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufacturer is not too far. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Missing a nose.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, and lots of places you can't.
Ooh.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Put my leg up. There we go.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
She's not dead. Okay,
Seems
speak.
you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Oh wait, I think we figured out that she wasn't dead. I think. I'm not sure actually. I felt like I saw a braid up there just being its own braid. You must conform to all the other braids. Okay. General Raoban says they have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts, and he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Pressing through Ishgar's flight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Manacutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled land of Tanalan and lend what aid we may. Tachiru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him we had identified a solution to our problem, but it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphino. Double cheeseburger? In the waking sands, warriors of light, 'tis past time Uda was delivered from this darkness.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General.
Hmm?
I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it, the lady-in-waiting.
Yep.
We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, warrior of light? Will you lend me yours? Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo, and for Ulda!
I thought that dude was a bad guy. Ooh, I don't know. Our target is Muriel, the Sultana's former lady in waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I am told you two have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Muriel is still hiding there. Do I know of any returning residents? God, don't tell me they've started to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Muriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Uda, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with the city life. Somebody knows where she is. Muriel? Yeah, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Okay. Wow, we're here. Oh, he's so adorable.
The Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Oh no, you're not going anywhere, lady. Y'all better stop her.
General Alden.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
I know. This guy is suspicious, though. I thought he was a bad dude.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Hey, Soraya. How are you?
Lolorito, you best talk fast.
Lolorito sounds like a delicious meat-filled tortilla.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
You know what? I'm so happy that you're here, Soraya, because I'm trying to figure out where all my songs are. And is there something I need to go do? Because I'm level 60 now. Am I supposed to go see somebody about like some skills or traits or anything? Or will they just unlock automatically somehow?
When he
Waking up.
learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told.
Oh no! I am told what?
'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them.
My job quest, okay.
So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Up until level 70, you need to do job quests in order to unlock some of your abilities. Okay. I gotta go do that.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Oh, that little smarmy smile. Just want to punch him.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board.
This is the Game of Thrones.
Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand? But he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Nah, I think that we need to, like, definitely kill him. Kill him.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
Is this dude serious? He can't be for real.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleggi Adeleggi without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Girl, you're just being a Karen right now.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
What is this? This will grow your arm back?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I think he should be a hostage, don't you think? Ah, kind of sucks.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Well, you gotta swallow that because you also killed somebody without trial.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
I'd be like, nah, I don't want it. This dude is just so sneaky. What are they gonna do with her? So is she going back as her handmaiden or what? It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't on. Is that something that like they check off during the update? Precisely the woman I wish to see. You will know that I've been training the members of the God's Quiver, while the experience has proven much insightful. By taking a keen interest in the development of the younger generation, I feel that my songs have gained in power, and yours could too, my friend. We have a maintenance. Okay. Is there anything else that I might be missing off of my character? Shoot. Like offhand, I don't hold anything, right? Offhand is for like gladiators and things, people like that. Every time we have new expansion, stuff will reset. Okay. I have anything here that I can actually do? I'll put this here so I can see. 1-1. I somehow ended up with 3 of those. And I gotta go and get some. I gotta go to the laundry. Allow me to introduce you to Samson, a captain of the Order of the Twin Adder. He is a skilled lancer and a fervent believer in the power of song. As a matter of fact, he will now seek to establish a new unit which incorporates bards. It's an honor to finally meet you. Jehantel often speaks of you highly. And as you have heard, I seek to establish a new unit. It is my belief that bards would give our forces a tactical advantage. To that end, I went to the God's Quiver to request their cooperation. They said no. Alas, they were not receptive of my proposal. Many yet remain skeptical of the power of song, and would sooner spend their time bending the bow than plucking the harp, but I was not deterred. I scoured ancient tomes and reached out to the Mughals to find decisive proof of a bard's worth in battle, and I am pleased to say that my efforts have finally yielded fruit. There exists a legendary song that is said to bring a battle to an immediate conclusion. The Ballad of Oblivion. It's called. I feel like I have like a little sore throat going on that's brewing, so it's like affecting my ability to read apparently. And on the condition that I find it, I shall convince the leaders of the God's Quiver that mine is a worthwhile cause. What's this? What's this for? No, my throat's kind of starting to hurt. Speaking of which, can we do laundry after? You're lucky I'm even offering to go with you. You take your son. Speaking of which, the meeting is about to begin. I take my leave of you. He left without giving us a chance to bring up our own business. Actually, why don't we join Samson in the meeting? As it pertains to bards, I doubt our presence would be taken amiss. Come on, let us go to the seat of the first bow. This game is so pretty. The meeting isn't faring well, I'm afraid. The God's Quiver are disciplined to cooperate. Once you bear witness to the ballad's power, you will change your mind. I am certain of it. I must allow, such a decisive way to end a battle does pique my interest. Oh, I want this right here. My investigation has revealed that the song originates from the western reaches of Quartus. It is my intent to journey there and find it. Oh, we gotta go find it. As a matter of fact, I have already summoned papers to the God's Quiver requesting a bard to accompany me on this expedition. Rest assured, we have already handpicked one for you. Not that there were many to choose from. Jehantel has scarcely commenced his lessons after all. Now, with the times as they are, every man of us is precious. Therefore, before we commit to one of ours to your cause, I shall test your fitness to undertake this expedition. I wanted a screenshot of him. Interesting. What would you have me do? Demonstrate your martial prowess. Simple as that. Enraged treants have been plaguing travelers in the 12th Wood. I would have you and your companion to be deal with them. Lest you worry. We've assigned you someone capable. We shall have him join you presently at the Amaresa Spire, near to where the said treants lurk. Good fortune to you, Captain. Alright. Why is this all weird? Why though? Okay. With that, we are come to your part. Oh gosh, sometimes the English is so trippy. With that, we are come to your part in this. 'Tis my desire that you accompany Samson on his expedition. I request this of you because I know no finer bard. Furthermore, he tells this to all the bards. Furthermore, I believe that you will gain something from this experience. But first, there's the matter of the trial. I find myself dubious as to whether the God's Quiver actually mean to lend Samson a bard. Pray aid him in dispatching the treants. Yeah, that sounds sus. I'm like, why didn't they ask me? The creatures are fearsome. I would be heartened for your assistance. I shall go ahead to Amaresa Spire. What's up? Oh, there you are. You already beat him down. I was caught unawares. Be careful. Oh! Hard to see them. Okay, dude should be dead. Oh, how I've missed that ability. Oh my goodness. Isn't he right here? Okay. Oh, snap. Who's that? Oh, that's the bard. You're late. The famous ZQueenOfRandom, I take it. Yeah, so what of it? You're not half bad, sister. Really, dude? Not half bad. I'm a prodigy, okay? I'll have you know, that is why I gave her your charm, Kupo. What is the meaning of this interference? They were in the midst of a trial, for God's sake. Don't have a fit, old man. It isn't good for your heart. Besides, I won't call it interference, seeing as that I am part of this merry band. It's true, Kupo. I was present when he received his orders, and I was also present when he said, "What a bloody bother. I hope they botched the trial." Wow. Shade boots. Well, I did say those words. I did not deny it. But seeing her in action has changed my mind. Look at the smarmy look on his face. I'm Guidelot of the Gold Bulls. I do not care for fame or fortune, and I couldn't give two farts about this dirge of death-like doomness you're after. I do, however, have an interest in song. I can't pass over the chance to travel with an exceptional bard like yourself, and I promise you, you won't be poorer for my fine company. I don't want your fine company, okay? Well, things have certainly taken an interesting turn. Know that Guy Delot is amongst my most promising students. I can vouch for his ability. Ability I, but not else. Fight, 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 fight. I know about you. Guy Delot the Spent. Your reputation as a troublemaker precedes you. You treat authority with contempt, shirk duty with every turn, and make a general nuisance of yourself. That they sent the likes of you means that they want me to fail. My hopes of finding the Ballad of Oblivion all up in smoke. Say it straight to my face then, will you, Jahanto? Do we really have to travel with this pompous prat? ZQueenOfRandom and I alone will do just fine. We don't need anyone else. Without me, you say? Who do you think is the driving force behind this expedition? Jackass. Fight, 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 fight. I suppose beggars can't be choosers. I must return to Quiver's Hold with the word of the trial's success. Please join me there. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Does it mean he's not gonna go? That's not cool. Is that jerk? What? How is he gonna cut him out? I am not pleased. I shall require an audience with Sir Emmerich. Guy Delot may have his failings, but he is not a bad fellow. Trust be told, I had intended to introduce you to him as well. To that end, I asked Punko Pocky to seek him out, and only to have him appear as our quiversman. Fate works in strange ways, does it not? A pity he and Samson do not see eye to eye. Their personalities are too simply far apart, and the gulf will not be easily bridged. Though it would be a burden upon you, in watching over these two disparate souls, doubt not but you will grow as a bard. But come, let us hurry back to Gridania. Too early still to leave these two unchaperoned. They're probably fighting right now. Alright, so I would love to play this all afternoon. I really would. But I have to do laundry. The kids got to go to school tomorrow. They need fresh clothes. But sadly, I must leave you. It is with a heavy heart that I do so. But we'll be back on this because you know what? I've missed Final Fantasy so much. And playing it again has made me realize my love for it all over again. But with that said, I need to find somebody to raid. Let's see who's live. Anybody live right now that we know? Noob Tunes is live. She's so sweet. Oh, I've been watching her. I don't think she really knows me, but I've been watching her. So we are going to raid Noob Tunes. Raid. Where's the raid button? And I will see you guys later. I'll be back on to this morning, 3 a.m. with some more Final Fantasy. If you guys want to tune in. 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's my goal. Every day from now on. So if you haven't already followed, please go ahead and do so. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.